Have you ever encountered someone who seemed genuinely concerned for you, only to realize later that they had their own manipulative agenda? Welcome back to our channel where we unravel the complexities of human behavior and the darker aspects of our shared psychology. Today's topic delves into the intriguing realm of dark empaths, a captivating yet unsettling concept. As we explore this phenomenon, we'll shed light on the disconcerting reality that some of the most seemingly compassionate individuals can also be adept at silent manipulation, employing tactics that leave their victims questioning their own perceptions and sense of self. Before we begin, if you find our videos helpful, we would appreciate it if you could support us by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us continue creating informative and engaging content. Let's dive right in. Dark empaths are individuals who possess a unique combination of traits, a blend of heightened emotional sensitivity and the ability to exploit others' emotions for personal gain. Unlike traditional empaths who genuinely seek to understand and share in the feelings of others, dark empaths manipulate these emotions to exert control and influence. Their manipulation often goes unnoticed due to their uncanny ability to read and mirror others' emotions, making them masters of deception and exploitation. These tactics can manifest in various ways. One common method employed by dark empaths is emotional contagion. They have a remarkable capacity to absorb and amplify the emotions of those around them, allowing them to seamlessly adapt to different social situations. Imagine being in the presence of someone who can so accurately mirror your emotions, offering comfort when you're down or sharing in your joy. On the surface, it seems like a blessing, but it's a calculated move designed to establish a deep connection and understanding. By mirroring emotions, dark empaths create an illusion of empathy, luring their targets into a false sense of security and trust. It's as if they have an emotional radar, sensing what you're feeling and responding with uncanny precision. They may offer words of comfort when you're grieving, share in your excitement during a triumph, or match your anger when you're facing a frustrating situation. In all these instances, they are not simply being empathetic. Instead, they are strategically planting themselves firmly within your emotional landscape, subtly guiding your feelings and influencing your decisions. This emotional manipulation can be subtle and insidious, leaving you feeling understood and supported while they subtly steer you toward actions or opinions that benefit them. You might find yourself agreeing with their viewpoints or siding with them in a conflict, driven by the belief that they truly understand you better than anyone else. Gaslighting is another tactic frequently used by dark empaths. They systematically erode the target's sense of reality and self-doubt, leaving them questioning their own thoughts, feelings, and memories. Picture a scenario where you're recounting an emotional experience, sharing your feelings, and seeking solace. Instead of offering support, the dark empath subtly challenges your perspective, questioning the validity of your emotions and even suggesting that you might be misremembering events. It's a disconcerting experience that leaves you questioning your own sanity. Over time, this manipulation takes its toll, making you second-guess your instincts and rely on the dark empath's skewed interpretation of reality. You might start doubting your own judgment, wondering if you are indeed misreading situations. The once vibrant and confident you gradually fades away, replaced by someone anxious and uncertain. This transformation can be gradual and insidious, making it all the more effective. The dark empath's manipulation seeps into your psyche, leaving you in a perpetual state of confusion and uncertainty. Another tactic employed by dark empaths is playing the victim. By portraying themselves as perpetual victims, they manipulate others into assuming the role of rescuer, gaining the upper hand in the relationship. Imagine being drawn into a conversation where the dark empath vividly describes a series of unfortunate events that have befallen them, each one more tragic than the last. Their tales are so compelling that you find yourself moved to help. But this need to be the perpetual victim is not just a quirk. It's a manipulation tactic. By consistently casting themselves as helpless victims, Dark empaths ensure that others, including you, feel compelled to take charge. You might find yourself constantly bailing them out of difficult situations or advocating for them in group settings. All the while, they expertly play the part of the innocent victim. However, beneath this facade lies a calculated strategy to shift the balance of power. As you step into the role of the hero, swooping in to save the day, the dark empath consolidates their position of control. This reversal of roles allows them to dictate terms, set boundaries, and influence decisions without directly exerting power. It's a manipulation tactic as old as time, and yet it remains highly effective, preying on our innate desire to help those we perceive as weaker. Mastering the art of silent manipulation, dark empaths can exert control without saying a word, leaving their targets confused and manipulated. Consider a scenario where you are working on a team project and the dark empath subtly undermines your ideas. They don't openly oppose you, but through nonverbal cues and facial expressions, they sow seeds of doubt in the minds of your colleagues. Suddenly, your teammates no longer support your vision. You've been successfully sidelined. In this instance, the dark empath hasn't uttered a word against you, yet their influence has shifted the dynamics of the group. They've eroded the support you once had, leaving you isolated and disempowered. It's a testament to their strategic approach to manipulation, highlighting how they can orchestrate change without ever needing to speak. This form of silent manipulation can be particularly insidious because it leaves you questioning your own abilities and the validity of your ideas. You might find yourself second-guessing your contributions and becoming hesitant in group settings. The dark empath's nonverbal cues have effectively cast doubt, shaping the perceptions of others and diminishing your standing. It's a subtle yet powerful form of control, showcasing the lengths to which dark empaths will go to maintain power. While there isn't a universally accepted clinical diagnosis for dark empaths, some experts suggest they may share characteristics with certain personality types and conditions, such as Machiavellianism, narcissism, antisocial personality disorder, or psychopathy. These traits can manifest as a combination of calculated manipulation, disregard for others' feelings, and a lack of remorse or empathy. It is important to note that not all individuals who exhibit these traits are necessarily labeled as dark empaths. Rather, the term dark empath serves as a descriptive label for certain behaviors and tendencies that may overlap with several psychological concepts. Understanding these potential connections can shed light on the complex motivations and behaviors of individuals who fall within this spectrum. For example, Machiavellianism is a personality trait characterized by cunning, manipulativeness, and a focus on achieving one's own self-interest. Some researchers have proposed that Machiavellian individuals may employ similar tactics to dark empaths, using charm and emotional manipulation to gain advantage in social situations. Narcissistic personality disorder is marked by patterns of grandiosity, a need for admiration, and a lack of empathy. Those with this condition might exploit others to fulfill their own needs and may struggle to understand or respond appropriately to the emotions of others, much like dark empaths. Antisocial personality disorder is characterized by a disregard for social norms and the rights of others. Individuals with this condition often engage in manipulative or deceptive behaviors to achieve their goals, which aligns with certain aspects of dark empathic behavior. Psychopathy, while not a diagnosis in itself, refers to a combination of traits, including emotional detachment, lack of remorse, and a tendency toward impulsive and aggressive behavior. Some researchers suggest that dark empaths may share similarities with certain subtypes of psychopathy, particularly in their ability to exploit others and lack of genuine empathy. However, it's crucial to avoid stigmatizing or pathologizing individuals who exhibit dark empathic traits. Employing these terms as labels can oversimplify the complexities of human behavior and potentially hinder our ability to understand and address the underlying motivations and contextual factors that contribute to such behaviors. Instead, it's more constructive to approach these topics with nuance, recognizing that real people with real emotions and life experiences are involved. Furthermore, focusing solely on the negative aspects of dark empaths can contribute to a skewed perception. While their manipulative and exploitative tendencies are concerning, it's important to acknowledge that not all individuals who display these traits are inherently malicious. Many dark empaths operate primarily for their own self-preservation, having likely developed these traits as a coping mechanism or survival strategy in challenging environments. Recognizing this can help foster empathy and understanding, leading to more productive conversations about these complex topics. Moreover, viewing dark empaths as products of their environment encourages us to focus on creating supportive and nurturing communities that promote healthy emotional development and discourage the need for manipulation or exploitation. It's a call for a more holistic approach, one that acknowledges the interplay between individual agency and environmental influences. In conclusion, dark empaths present a fascinating yet unsettling aspect of human psychology. Their ability to exploit the emotions of others while appearing deeply caring makes them skilled manipulators, capable of exerting control without leaving a trace. Their tactics, from emotional contagion to playing the victim, are designed to manipulate and deceive, leaving their targets questioning their own perceptions and decision-making abilities. While there isn't a formal diagnosis for dark empaths, their behaviors overlap with traits like Machiavellianism, narcissism, and aspects of psychopathy. It is important to avoid pathologizing these traits and instead focus on creating supportive environments that discourage the need for manipulation and exploitation. By understanding the tactics employed by dark empaths, we can better protect ourselves against their manipulation and work toward fostering healthier and more empathetic relationships. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please consider liking it and subscribing to our channel. If you'd like to learn more about related topics, we've included references and a reading list in the description.